wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day today, and I hope you're not letting anybody steal your joy. Welcome to Maryamsjoyfullife. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you all so much for joining me. You guys are so amazing. I love every one of you, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of my world. You guys are awesome and amazing. Did you watch my last series? Did you enjoy it? If you did, go ahead and give this one a thumbs up because this is about to be even better than last time, y'all. I'm telling you guys, every time we're getting better. We're getting better. We have to get better. The name of the game is getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. That's what it is. And I'm super excited for this. I'm very excited to get better. I'm very passionate about getting better. I have to get better because if you are not improving, if you're not growing, you're disintegrating. And I want to grow. I want to grow in my life. So that is why I'm doing this for you guys, for myself, because I know the more I inspire you guys, the more inspired I am. So thank you all so much for being a part of my world. I appreciate every one of you. You are so awesome and so amazing. If nobody has appreciated you before or today, I want to say I appreciate you and you're very important. You're valuable and I love you. I do! And thank you for being a part of my world. Today is a good day. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So this is our new series. The title of this series is Wisdom of the Ages. In this series, we will be exploring different quotes by great people throughout time. And I'm just going to explain to you guys what these quotes speak to me and use some scriptural references to back them up in this. So super excited, super amazing. I love personal development. I do. I love it. I love growing. I love just like taking care of myself, my mind especially. You know what I mean? Because everything comes out of the mind. Everything does. So I want to make sure that I'm plucking out the weeds. In plucking out the weeds from my mind, I'm also helping you pluck out the weeds because as I show you guys through the videos, you know how I'm living my life and the principles that I'm applying, and we're applying it together, guess what? We're only going to keep getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. And that's the name of the game, getting better, all right? Somebody type in the chat, if you're watching it as we're premiering this video, type in the chat, I am getting better, getting better, I am getting better, I am getting better, I am getting better. And guess what? In order to get better, you have to make a decision. It's all about decisions, you guys. It's all about decisions. It's all about decision. And whether you make your decisions consciously, or intentionally or non-intentionally or unconsciously, guess what? You're still making a decision. You either make it consciously or you make it by default. Either way, y'all, life is a series of decisions that we have to make. And life is progress. Life is progress. And I want to keep progressing in life. I don't want to go back. I don't want to diminish. You know what I mean? I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to get better, reach for better, dream bigger, inspire more people, put a smile on the faces of more people, put a smile on my face, expand my horizon, expand my world. That's what I want to do. And that's how I want to live my life. I don't want to live my life like dry and there's nothing going on. No, there has to be something always going on because something is always happening. Whether I do it intentionally or non-intentionally, something's always happening. So I'm making up my mind through my videos that I'm going to live more intentionally, I'm going to create more intentionally, and do things more intentionally because I know that as I do things intentionally, the level of my awareness will grow and also my heart will grow in terms of love for all without expectations. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, I'm gonna love you because you do something for me. Or I'm gonna love you because you're this way. No, I don't want to love people just because they do certain things for me. You know what I mean? I just want to have this heart that opens up and just loves people, regardless of whether or not they do anything for me. This show, Wisdom of the Ages, that's what it'll be about. Just listening to the voices of the ages of people who have really, accomplished a lot of great things in life and apply it to my life and use the Bible to just kind of like bring it home to me. Because when I was putting together this particular series, each time I read these quotes, it brought to mind some Bible verses that I had read, in the past. And I was like, oh my gosh, so this is it. This is how it corresponds. This is what is speaking to me. So I'm going to be expressing, what I get from these quotes to you guys and with you guys, and I'm also going to share the scriptural verses that came to mind for me, and my hope is that God will use this to inspire you to dream bigger, to be happier. Because there's so many things in this world and in this life that wants to keep us like down and broken and feeling sorry for ourselves, y'all. You don't even need to go look for somebody to make you feel sorry for yourself. It's in the atmosphere. Principalities and powers are in the atmosphere. But when we begin to live consciously and decide, I don't have to be depressed. I don't have to be unhappy. I don't have to be in this place, in a gloomy place. I can turn on the lights. I can go outside, breathe, and just let the sun shine on my face. You know what I mean? I can dream bigger. I can want better things. I can believe that something good can happen to me. I can love myself more. That's what I hope to do for you through this series, you guys. Wisdom of the Ages. This is episode 1 and also the introduction to Wisdom of the Ages. I hope this inspires you, as I know it will inspire me. All right, let's get into it. Every day, we will be looking at quotes from different wise people throughout time. And there are some people you would see me bring quotes from repeatedly. That is because they spoke to my heart when I was going through it. And then when I was getting this inspiration from the Spirit of God to do this, and I was like, wow, there's something here for me. And because I found that there's something here for me, I know there's going to be something here for you, okay? All right, let's go into it. Let's just go into it, you guys. Today is decisions. Whether we make decisions, today's topic is about decisions, right? Whether we make it intentionally or unintentionally, we're always making decisions. So I want to read you guys a quote by a man who's now gone. But I know his spirit still lives. Wayne Dyer. I learned about him about a couple of years ago. And since I started studying his books and materials, and I came across his quotes, I was like inspired by these quotes. And just a couple of weeks ago, when I was going over like the different quotes I want to use, just exploring different wise people, there's this quote that came up to me, and it's by Wayne Dyer. All right, let's get into the quote. The quote is, "Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice." And what do we mean by choice? Choice is a decision. You're choosing something, right? It's a decision. So be miserable or be inspired or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. Y'all, I have decided that I want to be inspired. I want to be motivated. I'm going to psych myself up. I'm going to feel like, yes, everything is working out for me. Whoa, wow. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you just get up and start screaming like this, you just feel like, oh my gosh, man, what's going on? You feel so inspired. You feel so like, yes, everything is working out. And it's like everything else that wants to like crowd your mind and make you feel like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? To focus on what's not working out or what is stressing you out. It will fall off because you're refusing to allow circumstances outside of yourself to put you down. You're choosing to be happy in spite of what your current circumstance may look like, which, by the way, changes all the time. It's not permanent. All right, so I want to read it again. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. You guys, it's always my choice. Sometimes when I wake up, I don't even want to get up. I just want to sleep a little longer because I know that when I get up, I'm just on the move and I'm doing a lot of things at once, taking care of the kids, making sure that the house is clean. Food, we have food in the house, groceries are bought, or going shopping, making sure the kids have enough clothes, the right clothes, making sure my kids are happy and entertained, making sure that making sure that my life is moving forward because I don't want to be down. I've been down before and out and I don't want to be that way anymore. You know what I mean? But sometimes when I wake up, because I just have so much, it's like I just keep going and going. I just want to lay down longer and just be there. But then I noticed that when you want to lay down longer, there's this heaviness in the air that wants to get you feeling overwhelmed or depressed or something. I said, no, I jump off and say, no. I sing and dance and literally jump and get up the steps and hug my kids and scream and do whatever I can do to get out of that mood because I don't want to fall into that. Majority of people allow the negativity of the air, the atmosphere, to cloud their minds. And when you allow that, and if you're not aware of the negativity in the air, if you're not aware that there is this negative energy that is always hovering, okay, for people who feel down and out and feel depressed and feel like they don't feel energized, that energy, that negative cloud is there to put you down, to press you down, to make you give up. And even when things are going right in your life, y'all, if you allow yourself be at a place where you just want to look for something to make you feel bad, I promise you, you will find 1 million things to make you feel bad. So now that I recognize that spirit is always there, you know what I mean? I refuse to allow that spirit take a hold over me. I refuse it. I choose to be happy because I know happiness is my natural state of being. Happiness is my natural state of being. Happiness is your natural state of being. So I'm making up my mind, and every day, this is an everyday thing. You have to make a decision every time you wake up. You're going to be happy. You're going to go about your day joyful. You're not going to allow things to depress you, people to make you feel bad. Like, this is what I do. I get up and I psych myself, like, yeah, I'm going to go up. Like, I know that what can never change is God. And if God is unchangeable, God changes things. So if I can always trust in the Lord and make that decision that, okay, whatever I desire, I'm going to go for it. It's going to be mine. But at the same time, I'm not going to focus on what is not there or what is empty. I'm going to get up even when what is empty is screaming out loud for me to notice it. I jump up and say, yes, Lord, you supply all my needs. Everything works out for me. Everything always works out for me. God always answers my prayers. I just start psyching myself and speaking to myself. It's just, I go through this motion of arguing. It's called argumentation, right? You argue with yourself to try to get your mind right, to see that God has done many things in the past before, and this moment cannot destroy what God has done. It cannot make me feel bad, because now I realize that if I allow something to make me feel bad, even if it's something I don't know, I'm not even aware of, if I start feeling bad and overwhelmed, I'm going to draw more things, because it is the way that I feel, right, that attracts things to me. My body magnetizes whatever I'm feeling. It draws it to me. If I'm already feeling down and out and like, ooh, depressed, guess what? I'm going to find more people who will get me in that mood to be depressed. I'm going to look for things that will, in fact, things will invite themselves into my life that will make me feel depressed. But I don't want that. And I'm telling you today, make your decision, okay? Make up your mind that you're not going to allow the absence of the things that you want to depress you. You're not going to allow circumstance, situation, the evil in the atmosphere, the heaviness, the negative energy and cloud in the atmosphere to get on you or make you feel bad. It's a decision, you guys. It's a decision. It is always a decision. Let's read the quote again by Dyer. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it is always your choice. I am making up my mind to be joyful every day. Joyful is a normal state of mind. That is what God intends for us. We got to be joyful. Now, the Bible verse that came to mind when I first came across this quote is this. Now listen. Deuteronomy 30 verse 15 says, and this is New Living Translation. It says, now listen. Today I am giving you a choice between life and death, between prosperity and disaster. You have a choice, you guys. Sometimes we think that people control our lives, circumstances and things. No, they don't. We always have a choice. And whether we like it or not, or choose to accept it or not, we're also co-creating our experience in this world. We are. Because the Bible tells us that God has given us the power to make choices, to choose what we want. And we have this wisdom of the ages from great people who have experienced life and just conquered a lot and accomplished so much, are telling us that you can be miserable or you can be inspired. It all is up to you. What are you going to choose? What are you going to choose? Now, let me tell you guys what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose to be happy in the face of circumstances and situations that don't want me to be happy. I'm going to choose to dance when I don't feel like it. I'm going to dance because I know if I can dance in a situation that I don't feel like dancing in, then I know that I'm going to get out of that situation. See, you can't be happy and sad at the same time. You can only choose one. And when you make up your mind you want to be happy, you make up your mind you want to live inspired every day, and you just go about your life giving praise and like, yes! You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even need to have any reason to say yes, but you just say yes. See, by just me doing yes and you get up and act like you've just won something, your mood changes. You start feeling better. And guess what? Something unexpected will come to you that day. Something unexpected. But when you crawl up in the bed and you feel like the whole world is over, like everything is on your shoulders, guess what? The whole world will be over for you. In fact, more things to make you feel that way, to pound you down, to just splash you all over the place will come to you. But I'm encouraging you now, make up your mind. Make up your mind. In order for the circumstances on the outside to change, you've got to change on the inside. And what do I mean? Get rid of those thoughts and feelings that get you feeling like, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, so over. Get rid of it. Because after all, right now at this moment, the things that are troubling you in your mind, they're not really happening right now, but it's the recording that you're playing over and over in your head that is bringing back that emotion, because your body Your subconscious mind doesn't even know whether it is real or not. But so long as you're feeling it and you're seeing it in your mind, whether it is imagined or it is happening, it doesn't make a difference to your body, to your subconscious mind. So long as you get yourself in that feeling, it seems as if that situation that is troubling you is happening right now. But guess what? When you get rid of the recording and replace it with something good, just giving thanks for what God has already done in anticipation of what you want God to do. And just give thanks like everything that you desire, the peace you want, the joy you want is already done. I promise you, you will see it. But it's all a decision. Are you going to make that decision today? My goal and desire for you guys throughout this series titled Wisdom of the Ages is that you will make that decision every day to trust in the Lord. You make that decision every day. You know what I mean? To live happy. To live inspired. You know what I mean? Because to choose life over death, y'all. Because you're here to experience life, to create, to make things happen. You're not here to curl up and just feel like, oh, it's over for me. It doesn't matter what's happened to you. Y'all, a lot has happened to me, but I have not let it break me down. It can't break me. You can't break what is unbreakable. And the only way you know that you're unbreakable is if you realize your essence with the Creator, with God. You are one with God. You're a spirit being. You're God's child. Greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. You can't allow things that are outside of you, things that have happened, what people said, what people did not say, what they did, what they did not do, to determine how you're going to live your life, feel, how you're going to just express yourself. Don't let that happen to you. A lot of people are searching for God through gossip, through putting other people down. They have a dysfunction, right? They feel like there's going to be a good feeling. It's going to be something, ooh, yeah, like something elevating, uplifting, and joyful in tearing people down or saying negative things. But no, I promise you it's not. People who indulge in that type of stuff are never happy. They are miserable. They are sick. I'm talking about spiritually and physically. They have all kinds of things happening to them. But the way that they have conditioned themselves is in focusing on other people, tearing other people down. But you can't allow yourself let me speak English. You can't allow yourself to be bothered or disturbed by what people who have chosen to be depressed, who have chosen to live their life to be like that, who have chosen the wrong path. You can't allow yourself to be controlled. You can't allow yourself to be depressed by people who are already depressed, who have chosen darkness over light. You can't do that. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It's not up to anybody. What are you going to choose? How are you going to live your life? Me, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to live my life each day focusing on the good, focusing on the things that I want and not the things I don't want, focusing on the people I love. And of course, wherever I go, spread that love. Just focus on love. I don't care about, and I used to, but I don't care anymore. And anytime my mind wants to take me there, I say, no, I don't care about what people have to say. I don't care about what people project or do. I cover myself with the light of God's presence, and I reject negative thoughts, imaginations, projections, expectations, because it's not going to happen until I accept it. It ain't so, because this is my story, and my story is the story of victory, story of abundance, of favor, of grace, of power, of dominion. What is your story? You get to write your story. You get to write your story. You're not a victim. You're a victor. You're not a failure. You're a success. You're not unlovable. You are loved. You're not ugly. You are gorgeous. Whatever story that you've been telling yourself that has got you feeling like nobody cares, that God doesn't care, like your life is over, change it. Change it. I'm just going to end with this. The verse that we read. Deuteronomy 30 verse 15. Now listen, today I am giving you a choice between life and death, between prosperity and disaster. This is the Bible. It's always your decision. What are you going to choose? Remember, the wisdom of the ages by Dyer. Here's what he said. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it is always your choice. Do you see how these two sayings go together? One from the Bible and the other one from a wise soul. It's always your choice. Choose life. I love you. Thank you for watching. You are awesome and amazing. Come back that, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification, and come back for more. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. I will see you in episode 2.